makes it all fun. That's what makes it engaging, and that's what you can monetize on, when you can actually interact with people. It supports all iOS and most Android devices. We've tested over 5,000 Android devices with our Android SDK. So you don't have to worry about the low-end devices, especially found in third world countries such as India or parts of Africa. People may not have the latest and greatest technologies, but we've tested our SDKs on pretty much every single Android device out there, and it works. SDK also integrates improvements such as restoring lost data packets. This is a huge deal, actually, especially in third world countries, but even in the US, when you're on your mobile phone, you jump from cell tower to cell tower. It's really hard to actually maintain a stable connection. However, Agora can kind of retransmit any lost data packets, and in a high level term, they can stitch back a lot of the lost packets and data frames back together to make sure you have a smooth quality. And I'll be showing a video actually that simulates packet loss in a bit, that you can actually see how smooth it still maintains. And then just lastly, we have a lot of patents in the industry, including audio patents, our Nova audio codec. This is a really big deal. It's 6 times higher than the standard audio quality. So when you go on a cell phone on 4G LTE, you may be thinking you have a really clear voice. However, I definitely want you guys to try out Beckon. It's B-E-C-K-O-N. It's a voice calling app you guys can use for free internationally, and you'll see the crystal clear. You'll actually hear the crystal clear quality right away. So I do push you guys to try that out. Here's a quick breakdown on do-it-yourself RTC versus Agora I/O, from reliability to platform support to network resilience and subject matter expertise. It's kind of clear which route you want to take, unless you're just building a quick peer-to-peer app such as a peer.in. If that's your use case, then you know what, WebRTC may do the job. However, if you want to scale past that 3 or 4 participant threshold, it may be hard to do. So here's a quick video on the packet loss simulation that we've done in our lab. So this is at 0%, and we're going to simulate all the way up to, I believe, 40 or 50%. And you'll see, it's hard for one of these is WebRTC, a couple of them are other competitors in the space. It's really hard if you don't have this retransmission technology to actually stitch back the data frames together. So you see a blurry and unintelligent video as well as audio. You guys probably can't hear the audio because it's just the video for now, but Agora will start getting a little slower at 40–50%, but that's really, really high packet loss. And if you can still maintain an image like this or a video like this during 40–50%, you barely will miss anything or anything in a video conference. So it's really a key part of any app when you use video. Quick dive into the products for Agora. We have a voice SDK, supports one-to-one voice calls, as well as 20,000 participants in a single audio channel. We automatically add echo cancellation and background noise suppression, which is really useful in gaming scenarios. We also provide 180p spatial audio. So if you're playing Call of Duty or online, or if you're playing like Fortnite online, you really want to know where the shots are coming from. So we allow you to we actually give you the capability to kind of channel from a 180-degree angle where the sounds are coming from. And then, as I mentioned, the audio band quality is 6 times higher than normal standards. The Agora Video SDK, we provide one-to-one video calls as well as up to 17-way multi-channel or multi-video party calls. You can choose any resolution you want. You can choose the bit rate, frame rate, and resolution. It's all customizable up to your setting. And then, so also this is an example of, I believe it's not the full 17, but as you can see, we can support up to 17-way video call. Lastly, interactive broadcasting SDK, we have a 1-second average delay from broadcaster to receiver. This is worldwide, actually. To give you guys a little bit of a reference point, Facebook Live, when you go live on Facebook, from broadcaster to receiver is around a 5 to 7 second delay on average. So this really allows you, this is why we call it interactive broadcasting, it really allows you to interact with the hosts. We support up to 50K. Actually, that number is now outdated. We support up to 200,000 audience members in a particular live stream, and if need be, we can scale that up to 1 million. And it also allows you to bring in people from the audience and promote them as a host, and they can become a joint broadcaster, a guest broadcaster, up to 17 people at one time. Here's an example of another one of our applications that allow you to monetize on live streaming. Someone like Larry Mack, a famous celebrity, will go ahead and go live, and you can pay $1 for your question, and it'll go up to the top of the line. However, they will monetize, and if you pay $2, your question will go on the top of the line. And Gravy Live has also seen a lot of good monetization on this. We have a wide array of SDKs from iOS, Android, Mac, Windows, gaming, web, all that good stuff, as well as cross-platform languages. We support React Native, Xamarin, as well as Electron. And again, we've been tested on 5,000 different devices, so you don't have to worry about if it's going to be working or if it overheats your phones. We do all that testing for you. We also provide a dashboard. Since it does go through our own network and it goes through this network overlay, we can provide any data that you guys need on where the latency has gone up, where the data packets were lost. Pretty much anything you need to know about the quality of the call, we can tell you, and you guys can have access to this using Agora Analytics. Today we actually have a hackathon. I see a couple of the hackathon participants in here already. So the challenge is build a mobile or web app using Agora IO's RTC platform to solve any real world problem or just be simply innovative. Here are some links for GitHub if you guys need any starter templates. There's a bunch of sample apps as well as reference designs with full-fledged applications that you guys can pretty much spin up and customize on your own, and you'll be good to go. So I'm going to show you a quick demo on how you guys can pair or you guys can connect two particular sessions, one on web, one on iOS. And the platforms are it's interoperable, so you don't have to be on one specific platform. You can connect any type of device endpoint with any other device endpoint, and you guys will be good to go. The demos that I'm going to show today are all found on GitHub, and these are the simpler type ones. So feel free to check that out, and let's get started. So I'm going to go to the Agora dashboard really quickly, and just use this API key that I created, iOS API world, and let's put that in here. And I'm going to use my phone and connect it to my iOS device. Okay, and now I'm going to go back to Xcode and plug in my app ID. It's a very basic demo, just a one-to-one video call. So I'm going to go ahead and spin this up. Hope if this will connect. Technical difficulties.